Echo Base. Stationed on the snowy world of Hoth, this base would become the Rebel Alliance's foothold, which would become a pivotal point in the Galactic Civil War, where the Empire would avenge their defeat on Yavin 4. Echo Base was founded shortly after the destruction of the first Death Star. The Rebel Alliance, fearing an Imperial reprisal, decided to abandon their long-time base on Yavin 4, sending scouts across the galaxy to find new worlds that they would be able to colonize, free from the Empire's avenging wrath. In Zero ABY, Luke Skywalker discovered the icy world whilst fleeing from an Imperial pursuit. Its remote location in the Outer Rim, lack of natural life and resources, as well as a protective asteroid belt, made the planet was unlikely to attract any Imperial attention, and the Rebel High Command decided to relocate their base of operations. After learning of a series of caves, the head of the Alliance Corps of Engineers travelled to Hoth in order to construct their new base. The reason the base is constructed where it is due to the natural caves, but also as it's in the more habitable areas of Hoth, or the warmer parts. The icy caverns were reinforced, but were well suited for the rebels' needs, as they didn't want to draw Imperial attention by creating an all-new base which would demand heavy amounts of resources and construction. Although having to endure multiple Wampa attacks, the base was constructed, and soon became the front for the Alliance. The base was fitted with multiple hangars that could be used for all kinds of ships, as well as this an ion cannon which would render any approaching ships useless by disabling their power. The base was also fitted with a shield generator which prevented an orbital bombardment. As well as this, it had standard smaller cannons, trenches, and could hold up to 7,500 combatant troops at any given time. Now, as we know, the Empire did discover Echo Base and quickly launched an attack where many rebels died. However, due to Protocol 1-5, which meant evacuating the base, many managed to leave and rendezvous with the rest of the fleet. The 501st, accompanied by Vader, were the first to enter the base, and it erupted into a room-by-room firefight between Blizzard Force, which is a special winter corps of the Empire, and the rebels. The base was set to be destroyed when a self-destruct protocol was triggered on the ion cannon by the Imperials. However, it didn't detonate. The reason why the self-destruct system on the ion cannon didn't work, no one really knows. It could have just been faulty. The Empire also attempted to use an orbital bombardment once the shields were disabled, and the rebels also attempted to destroy the base. However, it did survive, but was left abandoned. It would later become a popular destination for tourists during the New Republic who wanted to learn about the brave men and women who made their freedom possible under the tyranny of the Empire. As well as this, it became home to less civilized people and creatures such as the native Wampas and big game hunters looking to steal the Wampas' pelts.